Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our practice tonight. Namaste. We're going to be practicing yin yoga. This is suitable for everyone, but if something doesn't feel right for you or in your body, please modify. It's taking a few moments as you settle in on your mat. Tuning into your breath and allowing for little movement through your head and your neck. Getting just to regulate your inhales, finding matching exhales. Setting a positive thought and intention for your class or for your time. Allowing yourself to be present while you're here and practicing today. So I do have some props. I'll be showing them as ways you can use them. If it's a little hard for you to let your spine be tall, you can always sit on a pillow or a block. You can just support yourself with the end of your spine just over your mat. You can use your block on either side of your knees, or invite help as you gently hinge from your hips and fold forward. You want to be able to relax here, tuning into your breath. No need to allow yourself to roll all the way over. More so allowing yourself to allow for a little stretch and lengthening through your spine. You can support yourself with your elbows either on a blanket or a block and letting your head gently rest on your palms. Or inviting a blanket just by your toes or your feet, widening from your shoulder blades and letting yourself roll forward. With the yin postures, we want to hold them for about 3 to 5 minutes. However, in this practice, it will be a little shorter just for time and soothing. So feel free to lengthen the time of your holds if that feels good. Another way that you can lean forward is by taking a pillow on the outside of your ankles as you roll forward. You want to be comfortable, not in any discomfort. You want to reach into your connective tissues, into your fascia, your bones and your joints. It's a way of reducing stress, increasing your circulation. Allowing for that nice breath flow to be smooth in and out through your nose. Sitting back up and just allowing your knees to gently rock from side to side before bringing yourself up. First onto your hands and knees, and we're going to settle into child's pose. Letting your hips get heavy on the back of your heels. Your toes are together and your knees gently apart. Your spine is long and your chest melting down towards your mat. Your head gently resting on your mat. If this is a little tough, you can take a pillow on the underside of your ankles. This will just stop your feet from hurting if that's where you're a little tight. There's different options that I'll show you through this video. You can also take a blanket or a pillow and just put it on the back of your heels, keeping your hips a little higher as you hinge forward. You should feel a nice stretch, but no pinching, nothing painful and sore. And just be able to tune into your breath. Find stillness where you are. This is a great way to improve your flexibility and relieve tension. It's also a nice balance to a physical practice, whether that be yoga or running, sports. This is also a nice way to encourage your mind to stay focused or to meditate with gentle movements here. Another option is to invite a pillow just on your chest area on your mat, allowing yourself to soften here. You can also take a block by your forehead, tuning into your breath. Noticing how your body is feeling. Letting your head gently rock from side to side and slowly inviting yourself back up to a seated posture, rolling onto your mat, onto your spine. Pulling your knees into your chest for a little hug or a gentle rock. You can hug your knees in together or let your hands come to the top of your knees and your knees widen and come together. Beautiful. Grabbing for a block. If you don't have a block, a book. The idea is to keep your hips up a little higher, and you want this bolster or this block to sit at the end of your tailbone, not in the arch of your back. Try lengthening your legs out, feeling your pelvic bones lift, this gentle arch in your back. If this is a little tough, you can invite the soles of your feet to your mat, your knees pointed up. You'll notice your chest is a little closer towards your chin, promoting that Ujjayi breath. You can let your eyes gently close here. This also helps if you have tight hips, tight psoas muscles. Tuning in simply to being present here in your practice and on your breath. Another option is to bend into your knees, bringing the soles of your feet together, knees apart. Allowing your hips to soften here. Focus simply on breath. Taking another breath where you are. Closing up your knees if that feels good. Begin to push the weight into your feet, lift your hips a little higher. Taking your block or your bolster out. And slowly, bone by bone through your vertebra, allow your spine to come back to your mat. A little rock into your knees. A gentle hug. Taking your right knee, giving your knee a hug into your chest center. We're going to come to thread the needle here. So crossing the outside of your right ankle over your left thigh. You can stay here or thread your right hand between your legs, hugging your left knee or hamstring a little little closer to your chest. Keep your right foot flexed to protect your knee. If it's a little tight to give your left knee a hug, you can step your left foot on a block. Or simply uncross your legs from time to time. Another option is to stretch the sole of your left foot up towards the ceiling as you hug the back of your left hamstring. Tune into what feels right for you in your breath. Everyone's bodies are a little different, so honor the differences and just tune into what feels good for you. Slowly uncrossing your legs, bringing the soles of your feet to your mat. Hugging your left knee first into your chest, then crossing the outside of your left ankle over the front part of your right thigh. Again, staying here or threading your left hand between your legs and hugging that right leg a little closer to core. Remembering to keep your left foot flexed. You want to notice if your shoulders are rolling up towards your ears or off your mat. Soften them towards your mat. Notice if the end of your tailbone starts to roll up. Just shifting your weight, allowing the end of your tailbone to soften on your mat. If you straightened your left leg on the opposite side, maybe trying to stretch your right leg up on this side. Noticing again for differences from one side to the other. Finding what works for you and staying in your practice, taking ego comparison out. Simply focusing on your breath and stillness. This for another breath. Slowly starting to unwind, bringing both soles of your feet to your mat, letting your knees windshield wiper from side to side as your arms stretch out beside you. Try pulling your knees into your chest, finding a supine twist here. Let your knees roll over to the right as you gaze left. Options again are to use a block just on the mat supporting the outside of your right thigh or between your knees. This gentle twist helps to realign your spine, works into your internal organs, your liver, your kidneys, your spleen, helps with digestion. If it feels good, you can turn your gaze over your left shoulder or keep your head in center. Tune in internally to how you're feeling. Another breath where you're at. Invite your gaze and your knees back through center. allowing your knees to roll to the left. Again, either supporting your knees with a blanket, a pillow, a block, or supporting the outside of your left hip. And relax your feet. And you want to let your shoulders melt down towards your mat. Gaze can be up, or you can turn your gaze over your right shoulder. Smooth out your breath as you settle here in stillness. Notice your breath is a little different as your body is twisted. Your next inhale, bring your gaze back to center, your knees back through center. A gentle hug, a little rock if that feels good. Rolling onto one side, inviting yourself up to a seated posture. Knees apart, soles of your feet together. Let your hands settle beside you. Letting your head rock over to the right. You want to keep your chin up gently, 45-degree angle. If it feels good, you'll lift up your right hand and your two middle fingers to your temples. As you let your head gently pull over to the right, you'll feel a nice stretch through the left side of your neck. You can take your left hand behind you, or you can invite your right hand to your mat. Bring both hands to center. On another breath, slowly, slowly inhale your head back through center, chin to chest. Encourage gentle movement. Bring your head back through center. Shoulders stacked over hips, your head gently leaning to the left. Your left hand up, fingertips to your temples, allowing your head to get heavy. Option to keep your right hand on your mat beside you, or invite your right hand to your lower spine. Notice if your shoulders creep up towards your ears. Allow that to soften. Noticing what feels good for you. Slowly inviting your head back through center, fingertips to your mat. Gentle little rounding of your head. Closing up your knees. Giving yourself a little hug. Finding stillness in Shavasana as you let yourself get heavy on your mat. Letting your skull soften to your mat. Your shoulders in the back of your spine, hips. Your limbs gently resting on your mat. Soften up through your knees, your thighs, your pelvic bones. Tuning into the rise and fall of breath in your belly, your chest. When you're ready, adding gentle movement in through your body. Breath in as you stretch your hands up over your head. Pulling your knees into your body, rolling to the right side of your mat. Finding a seated posture. Hands to heart if that is right for you. Thank you so much for joining me and us in our practice. Namaste. If you'd like to subscribe, please do. Can't wait to see you again. Leave comments if you would like. From my heart to yours.